Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is John Snyder, and this is also After These Games. And today we're going to be talking about the new Pokemon Sword and Shield news. I'm not going to do a direct breakdown because A, I do not want the Pokemon Company or Game Freak blocking this video. I know that was an issue with the last direct where live reactions were getting blocked and they weren't released for a week after. I don't know why, so I'm gonna stick with the Twitter. And two, I don't want an hour and 40-minute long video like I did with Mario Maker 2 direct breakdown that I did. So let's go over these tweets. So first off, we got our legendaries revealed. Introducing Zacian and Zamazenta. I'm They pronounce it in the direct, and I will have the direct as a link in the description below, and as well as these tweets. These Pokemon are shrouded in mystery and are even unknown to those who live in the Galar region. Let's just look at their designs. I'm actually really digging it. I kind of love how they are pretty similar. They're both wolves, and I really love swords. I believe that's Zacian. Yeah, because Zamazenta is the shield one, but I like how Zacian is holding a sword in his mouth. That looks. I just imagine the trainer playing fetch with the sword with Zacian. Zamazenta, though, one, I like the name. I like the name a little bit better. I don't know why. Also, I like the darker blue and the red, darker red. Overall, just kind of the darker colors. I think I might. I don't know. Maybe I'll get both because there is a double pack, but we'll talk about that later. Let's see, and they go here. Zacian attacks so gracefully that its movements can even captivate its opponents. It holds what appears to be a sword in its mouth. What appears to be a sword. uh, Unless that's a different Pokemon, in which case, ooh. And Zamazenta's regal and majestic movements overwhelm any opponent that dare face it. Yeah, I mean, how are you gonna land a hit with this guy? His whole front's a shield. You have to go behind him, and I don't think he's gonna let you go behind. And here we have, look up the Galar region in this video. One thing that was nice, and this would be in the direct as well. We do see Pokemon roaming around. Now with the first direct, we were worried that it's like, wait, where's the wild Pokemon just walking around like it was in Let's Go? That was like the one thing everyone loved about Let's Go. What the heck? But no, here we see a little bit more Pokemon roaming around in the wilds. Again, check out the direct if you haven't already. It's something I was like, oh, thank you for putting that in, because it just makes the world feel more alive, and it's something that just couldn't have been done with just handheld games. But now with it being on the Switch, you gotta take full opportunity with that, and I think they really are taking the full opportunities with the Switch console, and we'll talk about that later. Anyway, the stadiums are going to be our gym battles for today, and it looks like we're going to have a major crowd, and we're going to be dressed up in a uniform. It's going to be awesome. As a resident of Galar region, you'll meet many different people and Pokemon on your journey and become the champion. First things first, customize your appearance, and then you'll be on your way. And customization's been a thing in most recent Pokemon games, so that's not a surprise to see come back. And also, Pokemon battles are regarded as the most popular form of entertainment across the whole region. Pretty cool. Anyway, Leon is the champion of Galar, so he's probably going to be like the final trainer we fight. He's never been defeated in an official Pokemon battle. His personality, together with his peerless skill, has made him extremely popular. He's referred to as the greatest trainer in all of Galar. And there is going to be something really interesting about the champion. Is that Hop is Leon's younger brother and your neighbor and your rival. So, bit more story, bit more of a personal connection with Hop, because Hop wants to become the champion like his older brother, and it's up to us to crush his dreams. So, we're it's going to be a moral choice. Like, I don't know. I kind of don't want my. I mean, I don't know. I hope the rival is like just cocky enough like not just a friendly stereotype that they've been going with lately that nobody really cares for. Hope they go for more cocky rivalry, dickish. Not like complete dick, but like just more of a little bit more antagonistic. Have him be, your friend still, but be have him have a significant flaw that makes it so he doesn't deserve the championship just yet. And then time to meet our new Pokemon professor, Professor Magnolia. And one thing I like to note is I think this is our first real female Pokemon professor as like the main professor. Now correct me if I'm wrong. I haven't played every Pokemon game, at least mainstream Pokemon game, but in the mainstream Pokemon games, as far as I'm aware, the main Pokemon professor is usually male, and they've been going through like, getting younger and younger. Not only am I glad to see, more female, like a female professor, but an older professor again, one who even needs to use a cane. And I also love how she has a granddaughter, Sonia, granddaughter of Professor Magnolia, and is Leon's childhood friend. She's also a young researcher, serving as assistant to Professor Magnolia. She's very knowledgeable and will offer advice to aid you on your adventure. Now, I imagine Leon and Sonia are probably going to be shipped a lot. I mean, who are we kidding? It's the internet. Everyone's going to get shipped at some point. And if you want to become champion, you have to take on Pokemon gyms found around the region and in your quest to reach the pinnacle of the Pokemon League to attain the title of champion for yourself. And that is the first gym leader that's been revealed. I legitimately like his design. His specialty Pokemon is grass type, but we'll get to more of him later probably. I forgot his name, so hopefully this thread tells me. Anyway, they reference, they talk about Grookey, Scorbunny, and Sobble, but they don't go into evolutions. Not yet. I feel a little bit later down the line we'll get the second evolution. Anyway, so Grookey gang, we've been closely with Professor Magnolia or blah 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 blah. So Grookey, what we got? Type grass, obviously. Height very small, 11 pounds, and his abilities overgrow. Then we got Scorbunny. Scorbunny, type fire, same height, little bit lighter, and abilities blaze. I should read these tweets. Try to do in the Pokédex voice. Grookey, the monkey Pokemon. I don't know what type, what they're going to be called, but anyway. The stick held by Grookey was originally a branch from the forest where troops of Grookey live. It gained special powers after being exposed to energy within Grookey's body. Scorbunny, the bunny Pokemon. Scorbunny uses its powerful legs to run and jump around its opponents. The soles of its feet can become very hot, so watch out for those kicks. And then we got Sobble. Sobble boy. Sobble's very cute. Anyway, Sobble, water, same height, even lighter, and his ability is Torrent and Sobble effects. When Sobble, the lizard Pokemon, I don't know. When Sobble touches water, its body blends into its surroundings. Sobble is a bit timid. If Sobble feels threatened, it will cry and cause everyone nearby to start crying as well. So instead of Jigglypuff putting everyone to sleep, Sobble's just going to make everyone cry. Make everyone sad, but joke's on you, Sobble. I'm already sad. And personally for me, which starter do I want? It's still a toss-up between Scorbunny and Sobble at this time. And that's like, sorry Grookey fans, like, it's nothing against Grookey. I like Grookey, but I've always been more Fire for one, and I don't know. I like Sobble. I really like Sobble as well. And then we got battles, and we talk about more Pokemon. New Pokemon revealed. We got. I'm not going to do the Pokédex voice with the tweets. I'm just gonna. So, Gossiflower, Grass, 4.9 pounds, Calm Down, and Regenerator as its ability. Like the design. I really love that really cute design. And then we have Gossiflower's evolution into Eldegoss. And love that design as well. Same ability. A little bit heavier, a bit tall. What do you expect for an evolution? And then we got Wooloo. So sheep. I feel like that's very fitting for the Galar region, especially when it's based off the United Kingdom. And now we got some Pokemon that I'm interested in. Corviknight, which is a flying steel Pokemon, and I'm going to call him Edgy Boy. He's a edgy fly boy. That's what he is. Height 7'3", very heavy with, well, not super heavy, but 165.3 pounds. Ability, pressure, / on nerve. And to tell you the truth, I'm not a very competitive Pokemon player. In fact, I am a very casual Pokemon player. So, I don't really care about some of these stats. I know a lot of people do. That's why I'm shouting it out. And also, you will be using Corviknight as Taxi. I love Twitter. How it doesn't like to work, but anyway. And then we got one of my new favorite Pokemon. Which would be Draenei. He's a water rock type Pokemon. 254.6 pounds. Ability strong jaw, not jar, and shell armor. And the sharp jagged fangs of the bite Pokemon Draenei are sharp enough to bite through rock and iron. Draenei is known to be extremely vicious, and it takes its skilled trainer to tame and handle this Pokemon. Are you up to the challenge? Yes, because I really want this Pokemon. He's one of my new favorites. I'm sorry if I call him he, but I'm going to call him Gamera. Yes, he reminds me so much of Gamera. That's why I love him so much, and I want my Draenei right now. And we got battles and tall grass caves. Battles with wild Pokemon will occur when you run into Pokemon that you can see wandering around, which is a good thing. You can also trigger battles by running into the explanation icon that will pop up in patches of tall grass. So, looks like they're all trying to play Metal Gear Solid, but we're just too good at the game ourselves. We're just too good at finding them. Anyway, what really interests me is Dynamax. And even Twitter, Pokemon official tours officially changed their name to Dynamax Pokemon. Dynamax is a phenomenon unique to specific locations of Galar where Pokemon are able to take on gigantic appearances. Pokemon from Galar are capable of Dynamaxing, and Dynamax Pokemon become tremendously strong. My goodness, this fulfills my younger childhood. I mean, just look at the shirt I'm wearing. I love Godzilla. That's apparent. So meaning, I love giant monsters. I also mentioned how I love Draenei because he reminds me of Gamera. So having the Pokemon become giant monster Daikaiju size, oh my goodness. I'm in love. I'm in love already. You sold me. I mean, granted, it already sold me before, but this really sold me. Like, okay, now I'm interested. I'm actually really loving this. And anyway, the Dynamax phenomenon is an integral part of Pokemon battles in the Galar region. Dynamax Pokemon don't just become bigger, they get a boost in power as well. They return to normal after 3 turns, and that makes me think, is that an Ultraman reference? I know this is the same video game, but Ultraman, for those of you who don't know, he's a Japanese superhero who usually has a host and through a transformation device turns to a giant hero and fights monsters and only has 3 minutes to fight because due to Earth's atmosphere, that's how long they can stay on Earth in their ultra form. So 3 turns, 3 minutes, being giant size. I feel like that's an Ultraman reference. Anyway, back on track. Uh, Additional info. You can only Dynamax your Pokemon in in specific locations of the Galar region. So no, probably not a lot of wild battles or trainer battles, but like gyms and certain areas. You can only Dynamax your Pokemon once per battle, which understandable. I gotta start saying Dynamax like Dynamax, Dynamax. Anyway, naturally the Dynamax phenomenon. That's what I'm saying right now. Is the topic of much research in the Galar region. A special item known as the Dynamax band is the product of these findings. Only trainers who possess a Dynamax band are able to Dynamax their Pokemon. I know that's getting annoying right now. A Dynamax Pokemon's move will turn into special max moves. And again, look at those. Those are giant monster size attacks, and I love it. I love it very much. The max moves your Pokemon can use as are determined by the kinds of type of moves they know before Dynamaxing. You've never seen a gym battle like this. Battles between gym leaders and Pokemon, gym leaders of the Pokemon gyms throughout the Galar often involve intense clashes between Dynamax Pokemon. Spectators flock to the gym stadiums to view these battles. I mean, I would. If I got a chance to see a live giant monster fight and possibly risk, dying, I will totally go see it. Anyway, one of the gym leaders is the kind-hearted Milo, who specializes in grass-type Pokemon. His credo is always to enjoy battles, and he is well liked by trainers in his gym. I really like his design. I love how cheerful he looks and all that. He just reminds me of like a friendly giant. Anyway, Galar region is known for wild area. It's full of nature and connects several different towns and cities. You'll find greater variety of Pokemon living here and than anywhere else in the Galar region. And look, I love that. That makes the world feel more alive when we see the Pokemon just roaming around. And the wild area can be reached through various towns and cities, and it seems the Pokemon you'll run into changes depending on the weather or location. While the wild area, you can control the camera to explore the air around you and search for Pokemon items. Interesting. Control of the camera. Wow, okay. That's new. That's really new for Pokemon. Like, what? Like, alright, yeah, I know it's not a big deal, but in Pokemon games it's usually top down, and even 3D ones it's like top down at an angle. So you never have control of the camera. They just said right here, you can control the camera. So that means you get to look everywhere around you and just like, they're taking advantage of the Switch, and I love it. Right about battling Dynamax Pokemon? Enter the Max Raid battles. Team up with 3 other trainers and take on a wild Dynamax Pokemon. Defeat it, and you'll have a chance to catch it. However, the wild Dynamax Pokemon will remain in their giant form for the entire battle. Max Raid battle tips. The wild Dynamax Pokemon you'll face in Max Raid battles vary based on where you are in the wild area, or rather, the weather in the wild area changes every day, so you may meet a variety of Pokemon each time you visit. And I love how weather is more than just like an aesthetic effect. It is an actual, part of the game's design. I love that. You can join up with people near you to participate in Max Raid battles, but you can also connect to Pokemon trainers around the world online and face Dynamax Pokemon together. And that's all they have right now. They did mention a lot. I recommend you go watch the direct about the Dynamax raids, because they did not. I have a little worry. First of all, I love this multiplayer aspect, and I love how it's better than Let's Go co-op, which that was just, oh, you get this other Joy-Con and you throw Pokeballs with me. That wasn't really co-op. Here, this is legit multiplayer outside of trading and battling each other. That's and real cooperative, cooperative stuff. Uh, and it's both local and online. And they do say you need. It's best to have like clear communication with your team. So again, the direct itself, again, links, description, which leads me to believe that they will have you be able to connect online with your friends. However, they never specifically said that. To my extent, maybe as far as I know, but maybe I missed it. Maybe it was glanced over for me. So I I don't know. Like it should be a no-brainer, but at the same time, we had Mario Maker 2 make this mistake. So let's keep an eye out to see how the multiplayer works. And it's not like the first time we've got so excited for co-op in a Pokemon game and to be let down. Like Let's Go. And for the record, I do like playing Let's Go. Pikachu. Anyway, so when can you pick up Sword and Shield? Well, the answer is right here. Releasing worldwide November 15, 2019. And there is the double pack. Now, they did not mention a price for the double pack, but I believe the folks over at... Actually, I'm going to double check. I don't want to give the wrong people credit, and I will have a link to the description below. So sorry for the rough, I should have done this before, but Switch Force, yep, that's what I was going to say. Switch Force, they have leaks for the info to the game, like to the double pack. I recommend you go check their video about that as they discuss that aspect, because there's not a lot we know about the double pack other than it's going to have both Sword and Shield, obviously. Anyway, I've been recording for over 20 minutes, probably longer than I thought I was going to be doing. So like, subscribe, dislike, leave a comment, let me know, what did you really enjoy about this direct? Who are you looking forward to? Galar region, who's your starter, and all that questions, and more. Just talk about the game. Really would like to know your guys' answer, but most importantly, the one thing you need to do is to be awesome and stay awesome. And I'll see you guys in the next video after these games. Take care.